Welcome to another video tutorial for German. The topic from this video tutorial today is the written assignment. The competencies, what we are seeing in this assignment is competence C3 and C6. And we'll see in this video following content what is a written assignment or ensayo cultural, the instructions and rubrics, a step-by-step example, and at the end, some grading recommendations, what you should do and especially what you shouldn't do in a written assignment. Let's start. A written assignment is a written project, an essay, which is written fully in German language, comparing a cultural topic of Mexico and Germany. Can be festividades, can be food, clothing, school, or any other cultural topic which you can think about. And the essay should have a length between 200 and 350 words. Don't worry, I know it sounds first that is a lot of words, but if you follow the instructions, you won't have any problems to write this amount of words for a written assignment. Then the instructions. You can see first here the rubricas, and then you can see that you have the permission to use a German-Spanish speaking dictionary. You can use a dictionary, a paper dictionary, not electronic, for writing your written assignment. Then let's go, what is a written assignment? What is the content? First of all, you chose your topic, and then the written assignment should have following structure. It should have an introduction, which has minimum 3 relevant facts about your chosen topic from Germany, not from Mexico. You have to either 3 facts from Germany about your chosen topic. Then you should make a comparison with minimum 2 aspects from your topic and compare it from Germany and Mexico. And at the third part is a reflection, and you need to answer all 3 questions. Question 1 is, which aspect of the chosen topic surprised you? The second question is, why do you think these cultural differences and similarities exist? And the third point is, what would a German-speaking person in Mexico think about your chosen topic? Yes, these are the 3 reflection questions. Then let's go to the rubric. You see in the description you get 10 points if you use minimum more than 2 factual information about Germany. Yeah, you need to have 3 different facts about German of your topic. You get 10 points, 5 points if you have 2, 2 points if you have 1, if you have none, then no points. Then the comparison, you have to choose 2 different aspects of your topic and compare it as well as in Germany as well as in Mexico. And for full points, you need also to have comparative language in your essay. That means as well as in Germany, in Mexico is like that. In contrast to Germany, this is in Mexico, something like that. You need to have there to get the full points. It should also have a clarity that the teacher can follow your thoughts, and that should have been a coherence, that it's connected to each other. Then the reflection, as you can see, gives a lot of points. Please be aware and keep in your mind, you should have identified an aspect from the question and developed it. Fully develop it. Fully develop means you name the aspect in 2 sentences. Partial develop means you name the aspect and only 1 sentence. And you only name the aspect but don't develop it, that means you just get 1/3 of the points. The same situation also exists for the reflection question 2 and the reflection question 3. Always name the aspect and 2 additional sentences developing your aspect for full points. 1 developing sentence, then it's 2/3 of the points, and if you only name the aspect, then you just get 1/3 of the points. Then lengua means the grammar. As you can see, um, in the rubrica en su mayor parte claro. That means you're allowed to make a few mistakes to still get the full points. And then the formal requirements. The formal requirements are that you write it in an essay form, as you don't write it as a personal letter or a leaflet or something like that. And also important is that you quote correctly your sources according to APA. What you need there, I come in a moment. So let's go step by step example. I just want to mention before that I didn't make any research about the numbers I'll give you here. So the numbers I just make up or sound reasonable, but I just want to show you step by step. It is really important that before you start your essay that you make for yourself an argument structure, because one really important part of the grading is you cannot repeat the same argument. The one argument you can use one time and that's it. So therefore it helps that you have first the argument structure, which argument you use in which part, and then you write your essay. The introduction, remember, is a 3 facts about Germany of your chosen topic. Facts means easily you're just saying numbers, percentages, something like that, what you find in your research. Because you have in your sources, later you have to have minimum a research of 2 different German sources to get the point for register. As 3 facts about Germany. Now, like for instance, I have here fact 1. For instance, how much money is spent per person for Christmas? Well, like for instance, a sentence would be here. In Germany, people spend in average 237 euros for Christmas presents per person in total. That would be a fact. Fact 2. How many percentage of the people visit their family? 85% of the people in Germany visit during Christmas time their family. That's it. Fact 3. 70% of the people bake Christmas cookies at home. In Germany, 70% of the people bake Christmas cookie at home for Christmas time. That's introduction. Just in German, then 3 sentences. That's it. Okay? I would say 1 sentence, 1 fact. That means you have introduction, 3 sentences. If you have 30 words, 40 words, depends how long your sentence is, but that's it. I don't like that you make a personal introduction. So please don't write, I am Alexander Rummel and I chose this topic because blah 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 blah. No. Just start introduction as a headline and then start your fact. Also I would start this sentence, Introduction. In Deutschland geben die Personen 237 Euro für Geschenke aus an Weihnachten. 85% der Deutschen besuchen an den Weihnachtstagen ihre Familie. 70% der Deutschen backen Weihnachtsplätzchen zu Hause. That's the introduction. Yeah? Short and simple. Then, don't write any facts about Mexico. The rubric says clearly that you need to say only facts about Germany. So don't tell me how many people visit in Mexico their family. Don't say how much a Mexican spent at Christmas. Yeah, for presents. Only facts about German. That's very important. Then let's go to the comparison. The comparison should have something between 100 and 150 words. And here, for instance, I would give an argument 1. For instance, I compare the German tradition Christmas markets with the Mexican tradition piñatas. Also, I write 2-3 sentences about Christmas markets in Germany, and then I write 2-3 sentences about piñatas in Mexico. Then the second argument I use there, I compare is that the present in Germany people get on December 24 at night from Christkind, and in Mexico presents will be given to their kids at December 25, and it brings Santa. Also here, 2-3 sentences about German situation, 2-3 sentences about the Mexican situation. So I have two arguments compared with comparative language from Germany and Mexico. So write complete sentences, write it with sentence connectors, use comparative language for full points. Then we come to the reflection part. The first question is, what surprised you? What surprised you while you make research about Mexico and Germany and Christmas? Here you can write a surprise, what surprised you from Mexico or what surprised you from Germany. For instance, I chose in Germany there exist two Christmas days, two Christmas holidays. The 25th and the 26th are official holidays in Germany for Christmas. When I tell it to Mexican people, they are surprised. It's surprising. What surprised me as a writer, a Mexican writer, a Mexican student, I'm surprised that Germany Christmas has two holidays. Then you write, you name it as a fact, and then you say, why is that? Or what do they celebrate? I give additional information about these two Christmas holidays. For instance, the 26th is called Stephanstag. The Holy Stephan. So why is it that, why does Germany have two Christmas days? That's something what you should research and write there. As a name the fact, develop the fact with two additional sentences. The next question would be the reflection, why do the cultural differences and similarities exist? Well, you can talk here about the influence of the church in both countries. Yeah? Also here, write 3 sentences with additional information. What are additional information? So you can say, for instance, here the difference of German and Mexican Christmas celebration are very similar because both countries have a Catholic influence. But in Mexico, there are 90% of the people, or 95% Catholic religious, and in Germany are just 25 or 30%. 30%. Yeah, that you give additional information about your argument. Again, develop your argument, 30 to 50 words. What might the German think about Mexican Christmas? Yeah, what made him surprised? What made you think, weird or surprising for a German? Well, in Mexico, you keep the Christmas tree very long in your house. Make now a research about it again. Develop your fact. Why is that? Why do Mexicans have the Christmas tree until January? That's for German weird because latest on January 6th in Germany they put a Christmas tree out of their house. Yeah, here's the additional information. For instance, then you develop it. It surprised the German that a Mexican person has a Christmas tree until end of January in their house because in Germany they put it out on January 6th, and so a German would be very surprised. Why is it that long? And then give me a reason. Why is it that long in Mexico, or why is it that short in Germany? That is the additional information. Yeah? Again, 2 additional sentences plus fact, full points. Then at the end, I want some do's and don'ts for your grading. The first part sounds simple, but people don't do it. Write complete sentences and write your sentences only in German. Don't write English, don't write Spanish. Very simple, please don't do that. Then, indicate clearly with paragraphs in which part you are. That's really important. I, as correcting teacher, need to know, okay, this is the introduction, this is the comparison, this is reflection question 1, reflection question 2, reflection question 3. Because if you don't clearly indicate what you're doing, and there is, for instance, a mistake in the introduction, if you write introduction with Mexican facts, then I think, okay, this is already comparison, so you don't get points for any introduction. Please write introduction, write a paragraph. Then, comparison. Write a paragraph with two arguments. Reflection. Reflection question 1, write the answer. Reflection question 2, write the answer. Reflection question 3, write the answer. Then I know as correcting teacher exactly in which part you are and there are no misunderstandings. Respect the minimum or maximum of words. You know, the minimum and maximum of words are 200 to 350 words. That means don't write less than 200 words. Don't write more than 350 words. You smile now probably, but it happens more often that people write more words than less words. If you write more than 350 words, I'll stop correcting at word 350, and everything what you write after that, I grade as if it's not existing. So please calculate your words, count your words, put minimum 2 different German sources in the bibliography. That means 2 different websites, 2 different books, 2 different magazines. Also don't use two sources from the same website. Yeah? And it has to be in German language, the 2 sources. If you can have as many English or Spanish speaking sources for your written assignment as you want, but you need to have minimum 2 different German speaking sources. And these German speaking sources, you have to correctly cite it. APA style, that means I need minimum the title or the headline of the source, the URL, and the date if it's a website when you checked the source. Yes, these 3. If one of them missing, you don't get the points for sources. Yes, this is mandatory. Then, as I said, don't repeat arguments. Make an argument structure before you start writing. That's really, really important. Make a structure as fact 1, fact 2, fact 3 for the introduction. Argument 1, argument 2 for the comparison. Argument 1 for reflection question 1 plus development. Argument for a reflection question 2 plus development. Argument for a reflection question 3 plus argument. And if you have that, then start writing. Yes, please make an argument structure. Follow the structure of the rubrics. Yeah, as a follow just the rubrics, like follow the structure. Don't make the comparison before the introduction, or like I make reflection 2 and then I make the comparison and reflection question 3 and I mix it up. No, follow the structure in the rubrics, okay? Don't put facts about Mexico in your introduction. Mexican facts don't exist for me as corrector. As if I correct your exam, your written assignment, there are Mexican facts, they are ignored. I need only facts about Germany. The grading reflection is, as I already told you, 1 point. You ask, no, not to ask, you respond to a reflection question with an argument, but you don't develop it. Yeah, that gives 1 point. 2 points, you give an argument and 1 sentence of development with additional information. That's important, as you have to give in the development sentence additional information about your argument, which is new and not written before in the written assignment. And you get 3 points if you give an argument and 2 sentences of development with additional information about the answer. As you can see, the structure of the written assignment is given clearly by the rubric. That means you just please follow the given structure: introduction, comparison, the 3 reflection questions. I also want to mention that 3 reflection questions count almost 50% of the complete grade. So please focus that you don't lose points on the reflection questions. And a lot of people lose points in reflection questions because they repeat arguments they gave already in the introduction or in the comparison. If you follow that, then the written assignment is normally no problem. The grades in the past generations were really good. So I'm sure that also with you guys, you will have good grades and good results in the written assignment. That's it for this tutorial video. And I'll thank you very much for your attention, and I wish you a nice day. See you in another tutorial video again. Bye.